I am so glad to be back. It has been an uber busy month so far, and it's only the 3rd. It's been crazy. So I wanted to pop in to tell you about a new class that I am launching on June 16th, and in fact, you can take advantage of the pre-launch sale today, starting today. So I'm going to get to that here in a second. But my new class is called Multiphoto Love, Fresh Techniques for Creating Multiple Scrapbook Layouts. And this class came about because of you guys. All of your wonderful feedback. You provide me with such wonderful ideas for classes. And one of the ideas was to create a multi-photo layout class. And there were 3 areas of concern for a lot of you based on your feedback. The first one is you want to be able to create a multi-photo layout that doesn't look cluttered and not just sort of photos dumped on a page without any sort of rhyme or reason. Some of you also mentioned that you were hesitant to create a multi-photo layout because you can only do so much with a 4x6 photo. And I'll use 4x6 photos in this class, as I know that there are 4x6 purists out there. But some of you were either a little bit confused or a little bit hesitant to try some digital tools that are out there to help you resize and crop your photos so you can use photos of different sizes on your multi-photo layout. So we're definitely going to talk about that in this class. So with all that under consideration, I created Multiphoto Love. Now this class is not just for those who have never done a multi-photo layout before. If this is your thing and you like using more than 2 or 3 photos on a scrapbook layout, then you'll probably enjoy this class as well. So let's talk about what you're going to get out of the class. The first thing we're going to do is set a foundation for this class and the concepts we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about basic multi-photo layout design using a process that I like to call story plus photo plus design. And what does that mean? A lot of times when we're creating a multi-photo layout, the first thing we want to do is figure out how to fit all the photos on the page, right? And sometimes we forget about the story, and then sometimes we neglect the overall design. Now, if you've been following me for some time, you know I love processes, and the same applies to my scrapbooking. The story is always primary, then the photos, then the design. And in multi-photo layout design, you want to make sure that the story is completely conveyed through the photos that you're using, right? That's why we're using the multiple photos. So we're going to talk a little bit about that process in this class. The next thing we're going to talk about under a lesson called Tools You Can Use is some easy ways that you can resize and crop your photos so that you can use photos of different sizes on your multi-photo layouts. As I mentioned earlier, there were a lot of you that were hesitant in doing a multi-photo layout because you felt, wow, I'm not familiar with these tools that are out here. I'm not a Photoshop genius. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick with my 4x6 photos, which is fine. But if you really want to maximize your space, then maybe consider using photos of different sizes. So we're going to talk about that in the class. So I'm going to introduce to you PicMonkey, which a lot of you probably are very familiar with. It's a free website that you can go on and crop your photos and resize and do all kinds of things on PicMonkey, not just for photos. So some of you are probably familiar with it and use it, and maybe some of you aren't. So I want to make sure that I provided that free resource for you and some information around that. And then I'm also going to talk about a phone app that you can use either on your iPhone or your Android. It's called PicFrame, and it's become very popular among scrapbookers. So I'm going to show you that app and some of its functionality and how you can use that, both of those things, PicMonkey and PicFrame, to create beautiful multi-photo layouts by resizing your photos, creating collages that will make it very easy for you to get a layout done without all the fuss and the brain work of trying to figure out a multi-photo layout design. And then throughout the class, we're going to focus on some specific design techniques. So we're going to talk about collage layouts, as well as grid design. We're going to also talk about using pocket pages as a way of creating multi-photo layouts. And a lot of times we associate pocket pages with, say, Project Live or some type of project that requires you to record something daily or weekly or monthly. And that holds up a lot of folks in using pocket pages along with their regular scrapbooking. So we're going to explore that as a design tool for creating multi-photo layouts. We're also going to talk about using photos of different sizes and using photos of different shapes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, Victoria, back in the day, we used to cut our photos in squares and circles and all that. Well, let's look at a refreshed way that we can do that for us modern scrapbookers, right? So I think you guys will like that. Now, here's what the course includes. You get your 5 instructional lessons. You get 10 instructional process videos. So they're not like the process videos that I have here on my YouTube channel. They're the extended cut, so to speak. And so I go over the design techniques as I'm creating the layout. You'll get a full color project pages PDF that features the layouts that I create in the class. So you'll get a sketch of the layout, you'll get the actual image of the layout that I make, as well as some steps for creating the layout. And I know for a lot of you, you'll certainly appreciate that. I'm kind of a step-by-step type of scrapper, so I definitely like that when people provide that information for us. Of course, all of the instructional videos and the process videos will follow my process of story plus photo plus design, which I'll talk a whole lot more in the class. You'll get a full color instructional PDF with each lesson. Actually, it's going to be one document, and you'll have instructional guide for each of the lessons in the class. You'll get a full color photo orientation PDF, which will give you some ideas on how to orientate your photos when you're making multi-photo layouts. And that's another thing that hangs people up is, how do I position these photos to make it all make sense and work out? And yeah, I got you covered. So we'll talk about that and look at those things too in the class. You'll have access to a private Facebook group where you can share your ideas and your layouts and ask questions, and you'll get tips and tricks from me all throughout the class. You'll also have access to the class discussion board where, again, you can share ideas and ask questions and that type of thing and really engage with others that are in the class. And let's see, what else do you get? Oh yes, as an incentive for purchasing this class, whether you do it during the pre-launch or you do it after the pre-launch, you will get a 10% discount code that you can use on any other Victoria Marie online class. So if there's a class that you've been thinking about, or if you're new to me, welcome, and you're new to taking Victoria Marie online classes, if there's another class that you want to take, enjoy 10% off on me as a thank you for purchasing this course. All right, so let me tell you about the pre-launch sale that starts today, and it ends on the day of launch, which is June 16th. The classroom will open on June 16th. So when you purchase the class during the pre-launch sale, you will get 20% off the class price, which the class is $35. You purchase the class between now and the 16th, you get 20% off. That makes the class $28. You'll also be able to take advantage of the 10% discount code, which when you purchase a class during the pre-launch, you will have that available to you immediately. Now, in addition to all of that, I'm also going to give you this cool little freebie. This is the bonus project pages. So in the class, you'll get the class set of project pages that follow all of the instructional process videos and the layouts that I make in the class. This was developed to give you a little taste of what to expect and hopefully to start inspiring your creativity as you get ready to make multi-photo layouts. So this little packet here includes 3 sketches, and with the sketches, look at that, pretty cool, right? And with the sketches, you get a set of steps that you can follow to create this layout. So that's a lot of fun, a nice little freebie that you get for pre-registering for the class during the pre-launch sale. The class starts on June 16th. Please, please, please take advantage of the pre-launch sale. Save yourself 20%. Get the bonus project pages that you can use. There we go. Get the bonus project pages that you can use and start playing along now before you even start the class. This class is chock full with content and resources. I think you guys are really going to like it. To learn more about this class and other classes that are offered by Victoria Marie Designs, go to victoria-marie.thinkific.com. You can also purchase the classes there as well. The class is already marked down, so you don't have to worry about using a coupon code to purchase a class during the pre-launch sale. When you do purchase a class during the pre-launch sale, you will have automatic access to this downloadable PDF. For some reason, I can't hold that way. There you go. As well as the 10% coupon code. So make sure you take advantage of that before the 16th. And then, of course, the class will open on the 16th, which will be super exciting. All right. Any questions? Post down below. Head on over to the Victoria Marie Thinkific site to learn more about this class and others. You can also head over to the Victoria Marie blog to learn more about this class. And there is a link directly to the class website from the blog as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy this class. I hope you're excited about it. I'm really excited about it. I cannot wait for it to launch. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the class.